So, moving right along to the next video, I keep getting all these video suggestions for these people being caught on body cam stealing money. So, why not react to it, right? So this one's gonna be coming from the YouTube channel at a matter of crime. Excuse me. Apparently, this employee thought that he could get away with stealing thousands of dollars and tries to talk his way out of it. So we're gonna see how this plays out. Make sure you like, leave a comment. Let's get to the video.
To jail.
Yeah.
Joe. But like, is there a way you could arrest me? Is there a way for me to make a call to organize the money that I owe?
To the customers, he was just the friendly face behind the register. To his manager, a reliable employee who never showed up late. But beneath the surface was a digital con in motion. During routine transactions, he quietly scanned extra gift cards, rerouting the balances into his Cash App. By the time anyone noticed, he had already stolen thousands.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, I'm Deputy Del Flato.
My name is Deborah. I'm an asset protection manager with Walgreens.
Okay.
This is, what's your full name?
So,
What's your last name?
Okay.
So why don't you tell the officer what has been going on?
from like the whole,
You're employed here?
yes, sir.
How long have you been working here?
A few months, sir.
A few months this year or
Yes, sir.
last year?
This year, sir.
Okay. And what's your title here?
Customer
Service? Okay. You're not a manager or anything?
No, sir.
Okay. Alright, so what are we getting, what are we brought in the office for?
Are you asking me that, sir?
Yeah, tell them what you did. I haven't spoken.
So, I
Hearing this thing.
rang up some gift cards to pay for my school and things like that. However, I did not pay for that.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so we're looking at a theft from the business.
and they said that there's a possibility that the company will let me pay back, which I'm willing to do. And they said that there's a possibility that if you're okay with that,
Right now, is 2,100 grand done?
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
prosecuted if I were to be able to pay it back today on the spot.
So
And then I would be terminated.
I couldn't negotiate anything like that. That's not really my job per se. As far as if you do this or that, charges may or may not be pressed.
At this point, he doesn't have $2,100 on him, so the company does want to proceed with prosecution.
But I'm able to.
Okay,
That's
but
right.
See, like we're past that point, bro. Like you could say all day long, "Oh, I'm willing to pay the money back. I'm willing to pay." No, they're gonna prosecute you because you stole money from the company, and you paying the money back doesn't necessarily mean the behavior will stop. Maybe, maybe not, but no, you're gonna have to take the L with this one. You're gonna have to learn your lesson, man.
it's not his now. Now we're past that point right now. So those are all the transactions
Okay.
that he rang up, and he did 2 today for a total of $400. We put it on a Cash App.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Is it still? Do you still have that $400 on the Cash App? Okay. So
Okay.
the 2 that he did today
So there were 2 today,
for $400.
and the receipts are
All
for
the
going
receipts are
back.
right there, and he also has the video in there. Every single one is on video as well.
Okay.
Yeah, right here.
They're on right there.
That's not the 2 today.
You know we don't do thumb drives anymore, right? We're gonna do a computer link.
An Axon link?
Yeah. Are you guys able to do the Axon link?
They can't, but I can. But it's.
Yeah, we try not to take a thumb drives anymore. They want to write on the Axon link.
You know, I just got an Axon link from somebody.
22.
That's how they want it now. I'm just saying they've
Okay.
changed that.
You know how long
We can
it's
take that, but like I said, it won't get up because the problem is that doesn't get shared with the state.
Do I touch on
The state doesn't have access to the FCC.
There's nothing
That's
that
why
you
it
could
has
do
to go to
Not
the
at this
Axon link
point.
where they have.
prosecution?
For what?
You're saying that there's nothing that you could do to
There's nothing we can do about that at all.
prosecution.
Are you a juvenile? How old are you?
I'm 18. 18, sir.
18. Okay, so you wouldn't qualify for a juvenile first offender program.
Yeah, you 18, buddy. Nah, you going to jail. Like, you know, if you was 17 still, yeah, but no, you doing all this at 18 years old, you're tripping. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something real quick. I know it's early in the video. I'm gonna let it play, but as a youth, I definitely had a hand problem. You know what I mean? But a lot of that came out of people taking stuff from me. So I'd be like, oh, well, I'm gonna do it to them. You know what I'm saying? And even outside of that, you you might go to a little dollar store or whatever, and you slide something into your pocket and nobody notices. But I caught on pretty early on that, yeah, this ain't a life for me. Being a deaf, no, this is not for me. I'm not doing this because I don't want to have to make that phone call, you know what I'm saying, and put my parents through that. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna just get a job and work for what I want. Period.
That's probably what you're talking about. Yeah, you're looking at grand theft for the amount of about $2,100.
Even if I can pay it back, I'm still.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's not our fault.
Yeah, that's not our fault.
We don't play. That's Walgreens. We don't negotiate with that stuff.
So is there a
They're
way,
they've obviously contacted us for a reason.
They
is there a way
said
for
yes,
Walgreens
prosecute.
to take back?
I mean, listen, like I said, that's not up to me. That's up to Walgreens being a victim.
They looked it up and you didn't have that much on your paycheck, so they said yes, prosecute and
No.
terminate.
But you're saying that they said that because I didn't have the money on it. But if I was
On
able,
your paycheck, so that's why. So we can't do any more negotiating, okay?
no, but I'm saying even if I was able to like get the money, like if I would
Yes.
ask my mother or my father, even if it's not on my paycheck necessarily, if I was to get the money and pay the money back, like legally, is there a way that you could speak to them and see if they would be able to change their mind on the prosecution, not necessarily the termination, just the prosecution part? Even if I was able to pay the money like right now and not like
You couldn't leave
drag
the
it out.
store until it was
That's okay.
paid.
I understand that. I wouldn't want to leave
So what
the store.
are you saying that you'd possibly be able to make a phone call to settle
Yes,
this
yes,
debt
sir.
right now?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm trying to
Like I
say.
said,
That's up to
that's not up to
Walgreens,
me.
that's not us.
Is there a way that you could
I'm gonna talk to the
please
officers and the store
negotiate
manager outside. I mean, they've already
and
taken
see if
their
I could
time
just
to
make a
come
call,
here.
not leave the store?
And they have places to be. I have places to be.
I understand.
So
She's not really trying to be bothered with that. She really wants him to fill this one because, I mean, in a way, it's like, okay, if he is willing to pay the money back, I understand, you know what I'm saying, his plight. Because, I mean, nobody wants to go to jail. You know, you don't want that on your record. You know, it'll make it a lot harder for you to get a job and whatnot. But, yeah, man, I mean, this is why you have to be careful with some of the decisions you make. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what the outcome will be. And now you're trying to get your way out of this. You shouldn't have done it in the first place. If you really that $2,100, come on, fam.
Well, you just stay in here with him. Like,
Is it
Yeah,
okay?
I'm gonna hang out here.
Is it okay if I make the call now?
Hold on a second.
hold on, let's stay here.
Sorry, man. We're coming your way.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
he's gonna come up with $2,100 today.
Even if you did, no.
Even if that's what I'm saying, even if you did, I can't tell him
No,
or
we
tell
don't.
you guys, hey,
And
if you pay this money,
This
we
is-
won't pursue
It's
charges.
very disrespectful to
This
the
is a
store what he
Walgreens
did.
thing,
He said that
and it's
said
up
he
to
didn't
what
know-
if
he said he didn't know what
Walgreens
was
wants to be a
wrong.
victim,
He
or if
still-
Walgreens just wants to terminate and trespass an employee.
We want to trespass. We want to also make a.
You want to prosecute.
We want to, hey, we're not going to tolerate this. We want the other
He
employees to
lives,
know.
he lives too close to here. I would rather prosecute. He's a liar. He's like, no, just prosecute
And you
him.
know what? When I first started talking to him, he knew what asset protection was. He knew what loss
He's done
prevention
it
was.
before.
He's probably been terminated as from a
Maybe.
previous company. Because no, he knew what asset protection was. He knew what shrink was. He almost described my job at the beginning. You know, so
Okay.
Just tell him, no. He keeps repeating the same thing over and over. Just tell him
The
to
thing,
shut up.
the thing is that and I get it, but he's afraid that it's going to mess up his career going to school, but he should have thought about that long before he did this.
Right. And then like I said, that's not my call.
Kids from the
Exactly.
time they're in kindergarten know you don't steal. You know what I mean? From the time that they can walk, you know, you don't steal.
Right.
But why didn't know that it was wrong?
So listen,
Yeah, I mean, she got a point. I mean, like I said, as a youth, I remember vividly me and my mom, I want to say my grandmother, we went to, when I said this in one of my other videos, we went to this, it was kind of like one of those 99-cent stores where they sell laundry bags, cheap Kobe headphones, you know, one of them type of stores. And they had like this little motorcycle toy or whatever. It was one of those motorcycle toys where the driver of the motorcycle was molded into the motorcycle itself. You know, one of them cheap toys. And I already knew it was a no for me. I wasn't going to get it. So I took it upon myself and I slid it in my coat pocket and got out of there smooth. You know what I'm saying? But when we got back home, you know, my mom noticed it. And I mean, I didn't get a spanking for it or nothing like that. But funny enough, Cops, for any of those who are old enough to remember, Cops was coming on television. This was at nighttime because we had just got back in the house. And she pointed to it and she was like, this is going to be you if you keep this up or whatever. And I think from there, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be stealing no more. I'm good. I'm good on that. And I had to be in the second grade at that time. So, yeah, I learned then.
regardless, knew, didn't know, can get the money, can't get the money. I just need to know the decision on whether we're prosecuting criminally or if we're documenting and trespassing from the store completely. That's something that you guys should probably have a discussion right now and then let me know. Okay?
We're going to prosecute criminally.
Okay.
Have him arrested.
Okay.
Damn, man.
I raised him. I don't know if you heard me.
What's that?
I raised him. I didn't know if you heard me.
No, I didn't.
Situation.
Okay. So here's the situation. I talked to Walgreens, obviously representatives. They want to pursue criminal charges. Okay. I know you agreed to pay them back or, you know, whatever. I guess it's beyond the point to where they're willing to agree to that. So we're going to have to go this route. So any payback would be through a restitution through the courts. Have you ever been arrested before?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for what?
It was a drive.
A what?
Drive. It was
Driving?
street racing, but I wasn't, so it got like dismissed.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Right now, you're not free to leave. We're doing a criminal investigation. Let me see if you'd like to provide a statement. Okay. As far as you know what occurred here.
So I'm gonna be arrested right now.
I'm not done. I have to look at one more thing, but it's a very good chance.
Also, there's still a possibility.
No,
Let me
No.
read this to you. Okay.
no, sir. It's not.
I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you got the following constitutional rights. Okay. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. It must be done on your own free will. Any statement can be and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand those rights as I have read them to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. With those in mind, are you choosing to speak with me about the incident?
Is that a good idea?
I can't make a recommendation. I just, basically, are you willing to speak with me today about what's been going on? So, talking to them, they said that you've basically been engaged in an ongoing course of action, loading gift cards fraudulently. Your drawer's been coming up short, and you've been pocketing the money. So, the gift cards. Okay. They said that there were some transactions today that were done, I guess, on your phone.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how that works. You'll have to explain it to me. But so right now, the allegations right now are grand theft. Okay, from Walgreens. How long have you been employed here?
A few months.
A few months just this year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you work the registers?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, from what I've described to you that you've been accused of, which I saw your statement as well, how does it work with loading the gift cards?
You just type it in. And then
Okay.
Just
So describe to me what you were doing with the gift
like
cards.
the action of
Yeah.
it. Just scan it and then just type in the amount.
Is it like a sale? You scan it like a sale?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be
And
like
then
so.
and then you load it. You
Yeah,
load the
you
gift
just
card
type the
through the
money in.
register.
You just type the amount and then you just like proceed with the transaction.
Okay. And then you complete the transaction.
Right.
And then you just
But
pocket it.
there's no like touching of like any like money or
No, not physical money because
Right,
it's
right.
loaded up on the gift card. And then you would keep the gift card.
right.
Okay, without paying the money into the register.
Right.
Okay. You know that's wrong, right?
Yes, sir.
You know that's theft from a business who's already paying you a paycheck, who's trusting you to work for the store on their behalf, right?
Right.
So that's what we're dealing with. They're
So
telling me
for
that
you,
this has been,
for you to think that they would be so much as to let you walk away and not and just pay them, it's like no, because their whole thing is, I guess, you have to be taught a lesson so that you don't do this again. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's probably like where what their whole thinking is. It's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? We gave you a job, we're giving you a paycheck. If you, for whatever reason, feel like this isn't enough money, I mean, you're 18, my guy. Like, you're not going to be maxing out and making a large sum of money at that age. I wasn't even making that much. I think when I was 19, my first real job, you could say, I was making $9.25 an hour. That's nothing today. But for a 19-year-old living with his grandparents, going to college, I was straight. I had no car note. I had no kid. My phone bill was paid for me. And I was spending money on Jordans back then. You know what I'm saying? Just living carefree. So it's not expected to be making that kind of money that young, unless, you know, you grow up in this day and age now where you can go and start your career online and be making six figures while you in high school, you know, with a little bit of luck. But come on, my guy, you know, go sell some shoes on the side, or, you know, get you another job or something like that. This ain't $2,100. You about to go down.
an ongoing course of action since the beginning of April. Do you know about how many times you've loaded gift cards?
And this was May of 2024.
Not off the top of my head, sir.
Just because it's
He
so
went
many.
crazy.
Not necessarily. It's just like I just don't really like. I wasn't really thinking about it too much.
Okay. Let me ask you this real quick.
Right.
This is a statement you did with
Yes, sir. With Miss Deborah.
Miss Deborah, as far as regarding the actions that happened here. Okay. You wrote this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you swear that what you wrote in here was true?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Did she even make the call?
Call the who?
Call who?
She said she was gonna speak to.
I don't know because I wasn't with her the whole time,
Right.
but they've determined that they are going to pursue charges.
And there's still no way that I could potentially try to,
No, not right now.
even if I asked you.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of like a sidebar, but ever since the institution of these body cams, it has definitely helped the content space because, I mean, man, you know, prior to, I want to say it was Obama's administration that said that cops had to wear body cams because of the whole Trayvon Martin situation. And so because of that, it's opened up a whole space of content. I'm sure other people have said this, but it's just something I thought about.
Again, to me.
Yeah. Yeah, trust me, I asked them, I told them I need a clear answer basically before I proceed, any further. And unfortunately, this is the decision
Can I just
that
make
they've
one more
made.
attempt?
One more time for what?
For me to, did she leave?
No, they're still here. But I understand what you're saying,
Right.
but we are beyond that. They are beyond that. Okay. Asking again isn't going to do anything because we've already had that conversation and the decision has already been made. Okay. That's why, like, had this just been a one-time deal, and then you came back, oh my God, I'm so sorry, this is what I did, here's the money back, no harm, no foul, maybe this could have been a different scenario.
But you did it multiple times.
And you may have just been terminated. But like I said, there are numerous transactions totaling up to $2,100.
Bro, you going to jail for $2,100. We not talking about 10 bands, 50 bands, no crazy number like that. We talking about 2,100. My guy, at 18, you got your license. If you had a car, you can get up $2,100 like that. Doing some Uber, DoorDash, working a job. Hell, even going online, playing free cash, all these different apps. Listen, you could have came up with $2,100 like that. You going, yo, this is crazy.
So it basically just shows he's still doing it, still doing it, still doing it. So why is he still doing it? You know what I mean? So,
Okay, so is there a way for me to make a call to organize the money that I owe?
So here's the thing.
No.
We're not going to make phone calls to make payment. Okay?
No.
I'm sorry.
We're not going to make phone calls to make a payment to Walgreens for the amount. Okay? This will be restitution.
What's up?
Basically decided by the courts whether you have to reimburse the money or not.
This is why I know I keep stopping the video, y'all. Forgive me. It's just I gotta say something. It's just the level of ignorance when it comes to the law with some people is just beyond me. You're 18 years old and you're out here committing acts of crime and you don't even know the law. You don't even know what restitution is. You're up here trying to negotiate your way out of going to jail and being prosecuted for crimes that you committed. And you don't even know what's going on. All the more reason why you shouldn't be doing this in the first place. Like,
And that's when that would be paid back. Okay. In the meantime, I wouldn't contact them. I wouldn't.
Most likely they're going to trespass you as well.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah. So most likely you're going to be trespassed. Normally, how this goes is they owe you a paycheck. It'll be sent to you in the mail.
Well, I don't even know if that, because the way you made it sound like they're probably going to take the paycheck, so.
I don't know.
It's part of their financial restitution. Sounds like they're going to take a check.
Okay. Oh, that's what she said. There's not enough money in the paycheck.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I'm thinking they're going to take his paycheck for restitution, some of the restitution, but I think they're going to do.
So
I don't know for sure, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
going to jail.
Yeah.
yeah, buddy.
Like jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have anything in your pockets?
Like illegal?
No, like anything.
Yeah, I have my phones.
Okay. Stand up. Do me a favor. Just put your
Is
stuff.
there a way you could arrest me?
No, but we can try to conceal you. Okay. We can try to keep you away from customers. I'm parked on the side of the building. I'm not parked at the front. Okay. We're not gonna make a big scene about this.
Like, my thing is, like, one of the other video I just did, like, what is with this not wanting to be arrested in the store? Do you not know that these cops wear body cams and this footage gets uploaded to social media? I mean, where's this video at as of today? This video has almost 1 million views, buddy. Like, almost 1 million people have seen you. So these little bit of people that are in this store are probably not even gonna remember who you are. They don't care.
Well, we can make some phone calls after this.
Yeah.
When you get to the
Okay.
I
station.
don't know the numbers off the top of my head though. So
That's fine. We'll
there's
get
a
it.
lot
We'll
of
get it from your.
access.
We'll get it from your phone. Okay, but I still got to write the report. Okay, we're gonna go back to the office, and then we'll wheel and deal on the phone if you need to notify your mother. Okay.
It's just like a sentence type of thing, like a jail sentence.
No, this is just for the initial charge.
You don't need to do crime anymore.
When you arrest me, like, I'm going.
You're going to jail. You're being charged with a crime.
You'll have a bond.
It's a non-violent crime. It's not domestic. If you talk to your mom later, she can bail you out. You can be out today, or you could be out tomorrow.
Be out today?
Yes. Yes.
Dude, like, you didn't kill anybody. You stole money. You'll be bonded out today. She got to pay that 10%. Like, come on, buddy. Come on. This is why he shouldn't be doing crime. Like, you don't even know the law. You don't even know. Like, come on, man.
Like, for good?
Well, until
your court date.
you'll have to go to your court date,
Yes.
Right.
So she could bail me out, and then I would.
but you'll be obligated to go to your court date.
Processing, I'll be straight up with you. Processing is going to take 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. When I got arrested the first time, they put me in a holding cell.
You're going to go the same thing.
Yeah.
And then, like, I was there for like a lot of hours, and then they allowed
Yeah.
her to.
Because they got to process you. That takes hours. You're not the only person that's going to jail, buddy. It's you and many others. So you got to get processed. Then you got to get your phone call. Then she's got to come up to the court or come up to the station. She's got to see what your bond is. She's got to pay that. And then they'll process you out. Like, yeah, this is not going to be a one in and out thing. You're not a celebrity.
Bail me out.
Yeah.
Well, like I said,
You got a lawyer.
you got to realize something. Once we get to the jail, that's beyond our control. That's not
We
our
just
side of the
transport
business.
you, buddy.
So however long they keep you in that intake and things like that, that's on them. We can't tell you how long you're going to sit there for. There's no guarantees on that.
But there's a guarantee that I can get out today, is what you're saying. Or you can't guarantee that either.
Well, with a nonviolent crime, there should be able to put a bond on you.
What's a bond on a
I
felony?
think it's
3.
2,000.
I thought it was 3,000.
Is it 3? I thought it was 2.
So 3,000, 2,000. So 10% of that would be $200 or something like that. $200, $300.
It's 2,000 or 3,000 for the bond. You get it if they get a bondsman. You only have to pay 10%. That's $200 or $300 with a promissory that you're going to go to court and you're not going to run.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, if you run, they will put out a warrant for your arrest because you didn't, come to your court. You didn't meet come to court on your court date. Like, this is like law 101. You should know this at 18.
Have a collateral.
Yeah.
Okay.
She may have to sign her car or something. I don't know. Or pay the money up front.
Especially
and they'll
if you're
reimburse
doing
her.
crime.
That's up between the bondsman and it's whoever posts your bond.
So, anybody can pay my bond?
Anybody
Yeah.
can pay. Anybody.
But do they have to be here to pay the bond?
No, they got to pay the jail.
They got to pay the jail.
No, I'm saying not here, but I'm saying like they have to go to the jail
Yes.
to pay
Yes.
the jail.
Yes,
for your
where
release.
you will
There's no
be.
way they could like
Can they do it over the phone?
I
do
don't
it
know if
over
they do
the
it on the
phone.
phone.
Or,
I don't know if they do it over the phone.
No, because it's cash. They got to pay cash.
oh, they have to pay cash.
The bondsman may go there
Yeah.
and pay it.
The bondsman might be able to wire, but your family has to pay cash.
And it has to be my family that does.
Well, anybody that's bailing you out
Yeah.
has to.
Whoever,
And if they don't have the cash, if they go through a bondsman and they don't have cash, they have to put something up for collateral, like their car or their house. So in the event you don't show up to your court date, their house can be taken, their car could be taken if you don't show up. Like,
it could be a friend.
So if I call a friend to bail me out, is there a way I could do this without
No.
my parents?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, without
Yes.
your parents.
Yes,
you make a
you're
phone call.
18.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is there a way that I could do this without my parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fucking
Potentially without them even knowing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're an adult.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can call your friends. I mean, the worst case.
Can I write their numbers down?
You
Or
can,
if-
not-
when you give me
not
the opportunity,
here.
you give me the opportunity.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. But yes, you can contact friends, and friends can come. It doesn't matter who comes and pays cash.
The only thing is, I don't have any friends out here. They all live in like different states, like New York and Georgia.
Okay, well, then,
So that's why I asked you.
Well,
if
then
you
maybe
were able
one of
to-
them will have to call a bondsman on your behalf.
Right.
They can explain the charge and where
hopefully
you're
you have a
at,
friend that wants to put up collateral. for you.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
and then they can pay the bondsman, and then the bondsman
Yes.
can pay
Yeah,
the
because the
jail.
bondsman will come take care and pay the cash. They can get a hold of a bondsman.
Otherwise, will they do OR maybe?
otherwise, if you don't have nobody to come pay your bond, you're going to be in there. And then from the holding cell, you're going to get moved to prison if nobody comes and gets you out of there after a certain amount of time. And then you'll just be in there until your court date. That's how that goes, buddy.
They may release you in the morning, or they may release you on your own recognizance, which pays.
Well, what happened when I got arrested the first time? I think it was OR. But my parents, yeah, it was OR.
You weren't 18, were you?
I was.
Okay.
He
It was OR.
He had to be 18.
It was at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Because it's traffic.
Could be.
Sorry.
It could be 4 o'clock.
Okay, so we don't deal with that process. They
Yeah.
have their different time slots. They have all that stuff over there. We don't know when they release. We don't know that stuff.
Like,
All we know is
Line,
court
they-
shift change.
They just come to pick you up.
When the paperwork goes through, when the payment goes through, when notifications are made.
8
that's all
a.m.'s
at the
court.
jail.
Every morning, 8 a.m.'s court out west. So I can tell you that for a fact. That's about the only thing I know in that business is court at 8 a.m. every morning, except for Sundays.
Okay.
They're on call for Sundays.
So, listen, I know you've been very respectful. We're trying to answer your questions.
I'm sorry. I asked.
No, you're fine.
We're not, listen, we're not holding this against you. This is just something you and Walgreens are going to have to deal with. Okay. But for the time being, I need you to take your jewelry off, empty your, put your stuff. You're going to keep your
We're
stuff.
gonna keep all
You
your
just
stuff.
can't wear it.
It's got to be
I have
confiscated.
to put it into a separate property bag.
It's got to be
I
processed.
don't know if they want that lanyard that you have, so I'd just leave that. I mean,
You don't just leave it here?
The lanyard, yeah,
I would
we'll
just
leave here. It's
it.
probably
I'd
property of Walgreens.
Right. Okay.
Put that on the desk behind you.
Okay. And there's no way you could arrest me outside?
No.
No, we'll trust me. We'll just walk
I just don't
out
want
with you.
people to see me. That's the only
I
I
understand.
can get up?
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, they ain't worried about you, man. Like, what you about to do?
Well, right there, right on that
There's
piece
two
of paper.
cops there, armed. Like, you ain't going to do nothing.
Take your
They
earrings
not
out.
worried about you.
I'd
Nose
say my
ring.
ears off.
Huh?
Well, if you don't take it out, the jail's
I
gonna
have to
take
take
it
this
out.
off?
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. It's not gonna close up in one day.
And like,
Well, then you have to get it re-pierced.
is there like
A mirror?
it's
No.
not a mirror, like somewhere I could put it? Like,
It's gonna go in a plastic
I don't
bag.
wanna
We're
lose
gonna put it in
We're,
the
we're gonna put it in a bag. Okay. Nothing else in your pockets.
Oh, no. I'm
Did
sorry.
somebody text you?
Yeah.
Who's that? Okay. Turn around. Put your hands on your back.
You think I feel like really tight though? Last time I was
The employee was ultimately arrested and charged with felony grand theft and scheme to defraud. He received 12 months of probation, walking away with a second chance, but not without consequences. Was justice served, or did he get off easy?
Yeah, I mean, he lucky he got away with that and didn't have to do any like hard jail time. 12 months probation, and then after that, you off the hook. Don't do it again. But clearly, you don't need to be doing any type of crime, buddy, because you don't even know the basics of the law and how this whole getting arrested thing works. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, don't do crime, kids. Just work for what you want. But anyway, y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all thought about that. I'll link the original video in the description for y'all to go check out their channel if you want to watch some more of their content. If you made it this far into my video, as I always say, I appreciate you. It means a lot that y'all be watching my videos. Make sure you like, leave a comment, sub to the channel. It's your boy Robbie. Until next video, we out.